Now, in the midst of the pandemic, some workers at Chicopee Public Schools could be furloughed right after the new year throughout the month of February. This as a way to save the district up to $400,000. Western Mass News reporter Leon Purvis has more from Chicopee.
I think it's really unfortunate. I mean, nobody wants to be out of a job right now.
That's one Chicopee mom's reaction after hearing Chicopee Schools could potentially furlough some employees in the new year as a way to close a budget gap. Targeted would be custodians, clerks, office assistants, and food service workers.
Those people are just as important as the teachers. They keep the buildings running, and I think our goal should be to get our kids back into school. My kids miss their teachers, they miss their interaction, they miss the office staff, like they have specifically asked about the secretaries.
Another Chicopee mom believes that Chicopee schools should be open and kids back in the classroom. Rebecca tells Western Mass News if the school district is thinking about furloughing employees like custodian workers, she's concerned the school district will stick with remote learning the rest of the school year.
If they don't have the custodial workers and the cafeteria workers, how are they going to manage to have them go back safely?
Right now, Chicopee School Superintendent Lynn Clark tells Western Mass News fewer workers are needed to keep the school buildings open.
You know, when you take a bigger building like Chicopee Comprehensive High School, who normally has 200 staff and 1,400 students going in and out all day, there's less foot traffic. So there's less foot traffic, there's less phone calls.
The mayor of Chicopee tells Western Mass News they're trying to make the best financial decision for the school district with little wiggle room.
We're trying to be as fiscally responsible as we can, and there is a spending freeze in place on the school side as well. And we had to have the discussion. When you have 15 buildings, 15 schools with no students in them, we have to do what's right.
Chicopee schools are remote until January 11th. These potential furloughs all depend if and how many students return to school after the new year. Until then, everything else is up in the air. For Western Mass News, I'm Leon Purvis.